I don't know if you ladies had the pleasure of listening to Lizzo's latest album, but I think it's the hottest rap album out in female rap. I'm sorry, Lizzo. Yes, Lizzo is known for being like pop, R&B ish, little bit of hip hop. I feel like she stepped into her Doja Cat era where Doja was like, "Oh, y'all gonna quit playing with my pen. Y'all gonna quit playing with me being lyrical. I am a rapper." If you did not listen to the album, please take a listen because sis is rapping, and to me, she got bars, she got flow. The production is immaculate, and it's my favorite album out.
Is this Yitty on your titties? Is that this album? Is that what, I don't want to misspeak. Is that this album?
To tell you the truth, I don't even know the name of the album, but continue on.
Let me look. I should have looked while you was looking at it. Because I didn't hear it. I don't want to misspeak.
It came out June 27th, and it's called My Face Hurts from Smiling. But, yeah, I want to say Yitty on Your Titties is a song on there. So that's the name of the song. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
This new and improved Lizzo, I love that you noted that Lizzo is a pop star. So I think a lot of people kind of miss that. I don't know. Okay, listen, Jazzy wants me to be honest. Let me be unfiltered and honest.
Please.
This Lizzo, I can't get behind. And let me tell you why. I can't. It drives me a little insane. Okay, so as you said, Lizzo is a pop star. I know Lizzo from the songs in the Target commercials, and like SZA was synced up. Lizzo was that. So then when it became like ratchet music, I was like, I'm all for body positivity, and you lost weight, you feeling good, you want to shake ass and all that. But it lost me. I think the transition, the jump was too, it didn't feel authentic. It felt almost like she was pushed into it. Like, you guys keep making fun of my body. Let me put it in your face. Like, I don't want that, Lizzo. I want a gradual transition of I'm confident now. I'm feeling better about myself. Like, I wanted something gradual. I think a whole project of just her, like, unapologetically Lizzo, I was a little overwhelmed because to me, I was still seeing pop star Lizzo. So, especially with the controversy with her dancers and all that, I thought she was going to re-enter the music scene like, hey, can we all just get along? And it was like, no, y'all keep talking about how fat I am. Look at me now. Like, it was like, woo, okay, girl. We get it. You are feeling good about yourself. I don't know. I just thought the transition, it was a little obnoxious. Like, it was like Sexy Red meets Lizzo, and I'm not a fan. I don't like that.
I can summarize this in one sentence for myself. I'm just not a fan. I'm not a fan. Everything that Elle said, I agree. I'm just not a fan of Shorty. She doesn't tickle my fancy at all. But because you said the album was good, I'll give it a listen. But she's just not my cup of tea. But she is talented, I will say that. But not my cup of tea.
Okay. I love that we disagree on this one. If you want to elaborate more on the personal side, because I know there's been some controversy that's surrounding her. If I'm just sticking straight to like this album, My Face Hurts from Smiling is a dope album. Production's dope, lyrics is dope. I think she's dope. She sound dope. I love this album. All right. Up next, I'm gonna close this out. Let's talk about Kash Doll and her relationship with her man. 1 minute is on, 1 minute is off. We don't have to necessarily talk about Kash Doll's situation, but what I really want to talk about, because I got two beautiful women in front of me, when it comes to relationship, is it advantageous to keep it private or to put it all out there, posting your man, etc., etc.? Because we see what's happening with Kash Doll. Now we in her business. 1 minute they in love. Then they publicly said they broke up. And now she publicly laying up in bed next to him and talk about, I love my man, my man, my man. And it's making her, for some people, look a little crazy. As a woman, I know we could be very off and on in our relationships. But the fact that it's public and we're consuming it, we're going to speak on it. How do y'all feel about relationships and being public?
Don't do it, girl. Don't do it. Don't do it. Not even if he tattooed your name across his eyelids. Should you ever post your relationship? Don't do it. Don't do it.
Why not? Why, Kemi?
Because men will embarrass you. Every single time, every chance they get, they will embarrass you. Don't do it. He had deleted her pictures before we even found out that, before they even released a statement saying that they were broken up. Don't do it, girl.
I didn't know that he did that. I think that is so funny. Listen, Kash Doll is from Detroit like me. Kash Doll is a boss. She's been getting her own money for a very long time, from the stripper days when she did it for a short period of time, making it into hip hop. The first tell sign for me was when she showed up in an interview not wearing makeup. And that is a girl of all girly feminine things. And her reason for not wearing makeup was because of her man. I didn't like that at all. I mean, that's something you do in a crib. I ain't got to wear makeup around you, but when you met me with makeup, you're going to be with me wearing makeup, especially when I'm outside doing my Kash Doll things. When I'm doing my Keisha things, I'm in the house with you. I understand that. I know how it is when men try to input certain things that they like, and it's almost like they're trying to change you into what they want, or remove you from the things that you love and what you used to. Speaking of remove, although I thought it was cute, but again, just certain signs. We already saw he told her not to wear makeup. When she was around all those kids and looking like she was at a park or some type of festival, she was twerking, and he snatched her away. I'm like, let that girl live her best life. Now, granted, as a woman in a relationship, it's okay to respect your man for sure and compromise. But when we hear her say things like, my man don't like me wearing makeup, my man don't want me wearing weave, my man don't want me, it's like, all right, girl, don't turn into Turner. Like, we don't want to see, like, we don't, it's like, it starts off with that, and we can look at those things being cute, but it's going to end up in a bad way, very disastrous, I feel like, eventually, because you're giving him too much leeway to tell you what it is you want and what it is you don't want. And I don't think that ever ends well for women, especially women in business.
Yes. Yes. I'm so happy you brought that up, because I think for me, aside from anything else, that was what I wanted everyone to kind of take note of. Is like, don't be so quick to change, who you are or the things you may like. First of all, if you know, Kash Doll doesn't even do like a crazy beat face or, like a lace wig completely changing her appearance. Kash Doll Kash Doll, I know, was like one of the first female rappers I see like wearing their real hair out, leave out. It's like, okay, like, so for me, it was like, for you to try to alter that, I thought that was just really nitpicky, and like you said, Jazzy, just I don't know, that kind of gave me the ick a little bit. So I think that was something that I noted. Kash Doll's an entertainer; she's a rapper, so I think especially for you to make a demand like that, I'm like, this is a part of my job. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna have to wear this stuff, or I have an image. Like you said, if you're doing the Keisha thing, that's cool, but I'm Kash Doll, and I'm not gonna not be Kash Doll because I'm now with you. I did like how supportive he was. Every time I saw them at a show, he was like, taking her bag, or, behind her in the crowd, making sure nobody got too close. So I did like those things. But again, I think it's important to be able to, just make sure that you're maintaining boundaries. Like, yes, I appreciate how protective you are, but you're not going to impose or alter who I am. In regards to women keeping their relationship private or public, this is a funny question. Me personally, in the words of JT, post up the bag, but don't post the spender. So for me, I feel like I'm not in a relationship, but if I was in a relationship, there would be signs. I'm not going to post my man's face, but there's going to be signs. You're going to see some flowers. You're going to see a green box. You're going to see black boxes with the bow and rose. You're going to see things. You understand what I'm saying? Okay? If you know, you know. But especially for female artistry, I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan, female or male, honestly. I think if you're an artist, your personal life is your personal life, unless this is some type of business endeavor. You guys make content together. He's the leading man in your music video or something. Fine, have it out there. But aside from that, we don't need to see that. We're not tapping into that. We're not buying into that. For me, with Kash Doll especially, I feel for her because she's so pretty, but she's such a boss, and I feel like, Kash Doll, you don't need no man. Like, even her baby father, I was like, we don't need him. Like, you don't got to be at the red carpet with him. But I understand, and I never want to sound like I'm not, because I love the idea of family, and I love when she said, like, no, I wanted my kids to see me do the family thing. And when he was disrespecting me, I didn't want my daughter to see that, so I left. I love that. You know what I'm saying? She knows when to leave. She knows when to stay. But nah, I like when Kash Doll's in her bag. Ice me out, nigga. You know what I mean? Like, I wanted to see That's what I want. I like that. I think that's all a part of being an entertainer and letting us see the bags and the cars, and I like that. But I know that Kash Doll's a little older, and you want to settle down. It's not cool being it's not cool being the lady in a situationship with 2 kids running around and all that stuff. So I get why that was on brand for her, but I don't want that from Kash Doll. I like bossy Kash, single Kash, but yeah, I don't know. I don't know. But no, I don't want to see her man. I don't want to see no man. I don't want to see that. I don't want to see. I'm here to hear fly shit. I'm here to be motivated, Kash Doll. I'm here for you to tell me I don't need nobody to do nothing. And you having him now, you got me like, damn, Kash, do I need to go get some? Because I don't got nobody. You told me I don't need nobody. You said I just be. So I don't know. I probably gotta stop taking her lyrics too seriously. But nevertheless, no to relationships, public relationships. As an artist, no.
Yeah.
No.
I was happy to see that picture because I know how it feels when you finally get you a big dog. And you walk away from it and then you just smooth all up against that big dog after coming off of what she had before. No shade.
Mm-hmm.
No shade. No shade. But when you got that big dog, that hit a little different. So I understood her sentiments of saying, I love my man. Always saying it's Kash Doll. Maybe this.
And it was giving family. It was giving like they were blending families. Like she was about to get married. I feel like she saw her whole life with him. So that's why my heart really goes out to her because I couldn't imagine just dealing with all that in the public eye, like you said. Mm-hmm. And it's like I'm just as surprised as all of y'all.
But I'm rooting for her. I do feel like this industry could be very lonely. She went through a lot. She got these kids, and you find a man again, a big dog that's loving up on you. Just be careful when this man starts to implement certain things, certain nuances like no makeup, no weave. Because like you said, she already was that girl. We would see her with no makeup. And she is beautiful without it. We would see her with the no weave. We would see her with the Aaliyah tees. Very Detroit natural beauty. But it's different when a man tells you, and it is different when you tell us what that man said. Now we got to take into account, like, we giving him the side. Like, as women, we just want to hold you down and respect what it is that you built and just know that you are enough and you don't need everyone's input. Respect your man. He has to respect you as well. As far as me personally, y'all ain't seeing my man until it's my wedding day. Y'all may not see him then. I'm pulling the Issa Rae. You don't even know I got me a nigga until it's on my wedding day, honey. That's all I got.
Oh my goodness.
All right, you guys. Well, that's a wrap for this episode of Women in Hip Hop. I appreciate you both for being here. Kimmy, Elle, you guys are always welcome to be a part of this show and guest co-host with me. You guys were great. Thank you for your commentary. Thank you for your truth. Thank you for your beauty. And thank you for your love for the culture and everything that you do for the culture. Your voice is needed. And I hope that you being a part of this platform shows that your voice is needed. And I encourage you and I champion you both to keep going.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.